Alright, today we're going to see if we can finish up the driver's side of this International that we put on a Tahoe chassis. That's going to entail replacing the floor pan up here and closing in the back where we had to rebuild the cab support. And I'll put a link up here if you want to catch up to all the pain that took. Start by bending up the lower piece of the fabricated cab mount that we did. I left enough out hanging out this way so I could bend it up and we can butt weld it into here. And then we'll have to make a piece to go into here. Alright, let's get after it. Finally got it cut. Alright, let's get it finished welded up. Well, there's that. You know, welding always takes longer than you think it should. Now let's see if we can put this corner in. Alright, we got our cardboard aided design. Kind of a funny looking patch, but we got to bend it a couple of times. So let me get this marked out and let's see if it's going to fit. If you've been watching the video on this Harbor Freight Throatless Shear, you know we've been having some issues with it. So let's see if it can save the day and cut this thing out. Well, I'm gonna take that as a win, folks. Well, so far the knife seems to be staying down. I'll put a link up here if you guys are interested in watching the battles on this thing. All right, let's see if we can get this thing bent up. Well, that ought to be a place to start. We're still going to have to whop on it. But the good thing is I got the tree stump over there. Let's go see what it looks like. Alright, a lot of trimming, and we're still going to have to do some tweaking as we get it in there. Let me set it down in there. Looks like I'm going to have to tack that thing in there to hold it. Alright, that looks like it's going to fit. Need to trim this out here. Now it looks like I got a little bigger gap back in the back, but we'll get it filled up. Let me get this cut out. I am happy about that. I've been kind of procrastinating on filling in that corner. Still have to build this dog leg right here. It's missing, it rusted out, so it's missing about a ½ inch right there. But that's pretty straightforward. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to clean this up, this floor pan up, and see what we can do about kind of fixing a few holes. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. So it splits right here, and this panel's kind of chewed up, but it still feels pretty solid. So I think this is going to be one of those times that let's cut the panel out, because it has a defined boundary all the way around it. So I don't think there's going to be any issue of making a pattern to put a piece back in here. So let me start cutting this out, see if we can get this opened up so we can see what we got going on. I suspect there's a brace in here, right? That's a cab mount. So let's open it up and let's see what we got. Well, all right. Tell you what, when they put these spot welds in, they must have been paid by the spot weld. That was a bunch. Let's make a pattern. I need to decide whether I'm going to make this lip right here or not. It's hard to see in there. Let me see if I can get that cleaned up and find me a piece of cardboard. Alright, we need to follow that curve up there. Let's see if we can do it with our fingers. Fingers didn't work too well. Alright, let's get that cut out of there and trim it up and make it fit. I left this lip over here so that I'll have enough extra to roll down for that bottom. All right, I'm gonna crawl under this thing and see if I can mark it out. I don't know if that worked too well or not. I think I better put some weight on there. It's moving around. All right, let's see if we can mark this out. All right, well, that ought to work. Make it a little bit bigger. Give us room to adjust. Looks like I need to add about a ½ inch. All right, let me get a piece of metal. Let's see if we can cut this out. All right, well now that looks pretty good. I decided to cut this off and make that separate. I think that's gonna work out. It's gonna make a significant difference on the way this thing looks. All right, folks, well, we've run out of time today. We'll get that welded up next time. If you found this interesting, I'll link the playlist to this International. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Make a comment, leave a like, and until next time, I'm Random at Random Rod Shop, and we're out of here.